Hi guys, welcome back to my channel.
Yeah.
Thank you for joining me again today.
Mm-hmm.
And my name is Olivia. If this is your first time, welcome. And if you have not subscribed, kindly subscribe. Meanwhile, I have my friend again. See, you are going to be seeing her face more often on my channel
Yeah.
until further notice. So I have my friend again. Please tell us your name. Let's jump right into the video.
Okay, hi guys. I'm glad to be here again
Okay.
with my sister and friend Olivia. I'm Lillian Greatness. Some of you have known me, but if it's your first time,
Check the
trust me.
previous video.
You're gonna
You're actually
love
going
it.
to learn. So
Yeah, I'm so happy. Kindly subscribe and drop your comments, okay?
yes, subscribe and drop a comment. So in today's video, we are going to be talking about distractions.
Yeah.
Yes. Okay.
Yeah.
We are going to be talking about distractions and how to handle them
Yeah.
and how to handle them. So, as always, my sister and friend is going to be the one talking to you people while we learn. Okay, so this period we are going to actually be learning from her.
Yeah.
Yes, so
We are learners, don't
yes.
mind her.
Okay, all of we are going to learn together. Even
Yeah.
as she talk and I put in my own this thing, we are also going to learn. So first of all, what can you say distractions are? In your own words,
yeah.
maybe not a dictionary definition now, maybe your own words.
Yeah.
What are distractions?
Well, for me, I think, for my own view, distractions are anything, any kind of thing that takes you off a track, your normal track or the good track that you, something, a focus, a goal that you set, anything that takes your mind, takes
Away
you
from-
out from it is considered distraction.
Wow, okay, so we can actually say that distraction are those things that come up from time to time that will make you to remove your mind from the goals you've set for yourself.
Yeah.
Or let's say you're
Lose
pursuing
focus,
something, yes,
yeah.
and that thing just comes up and make you to lose focus actually, or shift side from what you set for yourself.
Yeah.
Okay, that's actually a very important one.
Yeah.
A very good definition. I hope you are with your pen and paper, be writing.
Right.
We are learning today. So okay, can you tell me some examples of distraction, or let's say possible causes of distractions that you know, or the ones maybe you've experienced? Yes, so because truly my channel, I like talking like based on experience, like things that maybe I was studying the scripture and I saw, or maybe things that someone told me about and wanted me to share my perspective on. So we like being factual,
Yeah.
like, and so that you can also relate it to your life and get something you can apply. So can you tell me like some of the distractions maybe you encountered, or and other possible causes of distractions?
Well, there are many forms of distraction. So, but to me, I have few ones that I've encountered, right? Okay, first of all, I'll start with distractions from family. You know, we love family so much. Like, we don't even want to stay away from them, but there are limits to everything. That's my own perspective. Because I left my family at a very young age. So I've been living, working everything alone and those. Now, if I'm to put my family first, I won't even be here. Trust me. If I'm trying to like know if they're gonna miss me or I'll miss them, I won't be here. So your family can be a form of distraction. Okay, so I'm talking in terms of my career. I'm not talking in terms of the other part of life. I'm talking about my career now. Okay, yeah. Then friends. Friends, we all know. Friends and peer pressure. Now I'm gonna combine this to save time because friends have both sides. But then there is this thing about me. I can actually have friends whom I don't move in their own same direction. Because one thing about me is that I know the kind of people I keep. And in as much as the person might have something that they are doing, if I'm not interested in it, I'm not interested in it. Right? There must be another thing that attracts me to that person. Okay. So friends can be a form of distraction. Then peer pressure. You wanna belong.
Oh.
You want to belong in this. Okay, this person is doing this. You want to belong to that person. Now you are struggling.
You want to like come up to their standard, because peradventure you're feeling you're not up to what they want.
Yeah. So peer pressure can be a distraction. Now it will make you to indulge in some things you're not supposed to do so that you meet up with their standard, right? So peer pressure, friends can distract you from a goal. Example, if your goal now, you want to, maybe for this year you have a Bible plan that you want to work on, right? You want to finish your Bible for this year. So that's a plan. Now, if things distract you, you see yourself losing your track. Maybe today you are supposed to study like 2 chapters, but before you are done with hanging out and everything, you end up
you come back so tired.
Yes. And then you be like, God, you understand tomorrow. Trust me, tomorrow procrastination has entered.
Yes.
You understand? So,
and who knows, tomorrow they will call you again that there is a more interesting hangout.
yeah, seriously. Another distraction is social media. Oh my God. I can't even overemphasize on it.
Yeah, especially in this our age and time that everything is really online.
Yeah.
So you can literally see someone. Okay, I will not lie. Sometimes I might have book to read, and I just say, let me do Facebook small.
No, it does happen.
I say let me do Facebook small.
Mm-hmm.
No, I don't really go on Facebook actually. I just say let me do YouTube small because I really love YouTube.
Okay.
I say let me just maybe watch one video. From one video, 1 hour will pass. And before you know it, I've actually maybe cut short the time I was supposed to use to do something else. And I will not see myself hurrying. I might not even meet up that particular time. So social media is a thing actually.
Is a thing. As in social media, the pressure there is small. Pressure is there. Everything is just there. You can get the good things, you can get the bad things there. But then there is this thing, I cultivate it as a habit to waking up in the morning. You've not said your prayer. You've not done anything. You just pick your phone, you enter Instagram.
No.
You know this kind of thing. No. But when I'm talking of the distraction here is that, like she said, YouTube. Now, mind you, you might say, okay, you are listening to maybe a program, a church program. But then that time, what are you supposed to be doing by that time? For example, when I was praying for my exam, when I read, I will now say, okay, let me open and check something in Google. From Google, I will hear this person is on live. On Instagram, I'll enter. You will
not forget that
I'll just close my book. I'll close all the books and maybe get my daughter. For example, maybe I'm listening to Mom Eno or somebody. It might not really be maybe highlight something. It's still maybe in Christendom or something. But trust me, it's a distraction. Because at that time, you are supposed to be
doing something else.
That time was mapped out for
another thing.
It's just like when you are studying the Bible or you are doing your devotional manner and somebody enters your room, you leave everything and start talking with that person. Do you understand? So in this life, as in having this priority in everything or keeping a time for a particular thing is very, very important.
Wow.
Right? So social media can be a distraction. And if you are believing everything on social media, oh my God, Oyo is your
on your own. You are on your own. Because actually everybody puts out their best life on social media. So when you're sitting down comparing yourself, please check my video on comparison. You may even be able to understand.
Yeah.
When you're busy comparing yourself with someone, you don't know what's happening in the background. Okay, so just you have any other types of distraction or?
Well, these are the few I can say, but we still have distraction from opposite sex.
Yeah.
Or let me say another gender.
Yes, right, like relationship is what?
There are relationship and there are, even if it's not
just normal friends,
even friends
that are dragging your attention.
You know, one funny thing about this life is when I finished my school of nursing. Okay, during my school of nursing age, we had these 5 ladies together. We came in together. We are going to school. Everything, we finished school. So at the end, immediately we are finishing school, 2 got married. So as time goes on, the other 2 got married. And then people are in my inbox. K, I schooled in the north, sorry. So K, Mata means hey girl. When are you getting married? And I'm like, then I was in my BSc. I was like, why are you asking? They say yes, so because 4 of your friends are married, we are waiting for you, and I'm like, Jesus Christ.
Tell them they are coming.
You see that pressure was there. Like, I blocked many people. I'm so good
that
at
is
blocking.
actually no, the block button is actually there for our benefit.
Seriously, I felt pressured by that because I won't use because they got married. My calendar is not the same with them in everything or in everything. And I have this rule or principle that guide me. Everybody should be succeeding in his
their own lane,
your path. You might be succeeding in marriage, I'm succeeding in career. I'm not saying you are not succeeding in career, but your own track is faster in this one and in this one. Most of them still have their RN. Why this person have BSc, the other person, that's life for you. You won't use because of that and say pressuring yourself, okay, let me get married. No. So those things were a serious distraction for me. Like, everybody would just
okay. So how do we handle distractions?
Okay, how I handle distractions is, first of all, in everything we are doing, at the center of it all is you, that right? God is the center of everything. I put God first and prayers. Sometimes all these things is not really our own by our own strength. Yeah, it's not sometimes, especially peer pressure. It's not. Do you know there's a prayer point that we have would say, and I'll be like, how do people pray like this? But seriously, as I grew up, I now found out that you see somebody, God deliver me from Facebook. Then I heard it on Jesus. We said it's God deliver you from Facebook. Did God carry the phone and put in your hand?
But it's a prayer, because I feel that there is really a spirit behind some of these things.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
I just realized it that actually it's a prayer. Do you know social media is an addiction?
Yes.
To so many.
Don't worry, we are going to talk about addiction in our next video. In our next video, just watch out. We are going to talk about addiction. So, how other ways, you said prayer and putting God at the center of everything. Then the second way.
Then being intentional or deliberate. One thing I discovered this year is being intentional in everything I'm doing. Everything I'm doing, I'm being in a relationship, I'm being intentional. Everything I'm being intentional. Be intentional of what you want and how to get there. Be deliberate. Don't say whichever way in a way. If it work, it doesn't work. No. Be intentional that you want to do this.
So, like, being intentional can be like, first of all, saying this is the specific thing I want and calling it by name. Then setting like a goal,
to meet,
or like a way or a steps whereby you can meet that particular thing that you want to meet. Okay.
That's be intentional, be deliberate. Even when you are praying, it will help you. When we say prayers and you just be praying from here to here, from here, you don't have a specific this thing. But seriously, there is need for us to have specific prayer points.
I think there was a book I was reading or something, or maybe a teaching or a seminar I attended, and the man was talking about praying specific prayers. He said that sometimes you be saying, God have not answered my prayer, God has not, but you were not specific in your prayer. So when you pray specific prayer, it will help you to know when God have answered it. And to know maybe when to stop praying about it and start praying about the next thing.
one. So be intentional about everything you are doing now, man. The way the world is going, we need to be intentional.
Yes. Another thing is, sometimes people don't even consider how the things they are doing now is going to affect them in the future. So you just do it like the way you said, anyway now way. So you will do it anyway. In the future, when it now backfires, you will now be like, wow, like I didn't know that doing this particular thing like this is going to affect me like this later in life. So actually, intentionality and being deliberate is really very important. So
another way you can deal with your distractions is setting a goal. Okay, and being focused. In as much as you said that, don't just set the goal and through. Like, I was going through my diary. I posted that on my Twitter and my Instagram account. I was going through it in 2016. I finished School of Nursing in 2015. So in 2016, that day we came back from a program. They talk about setting a goal in the next 5 minutes. So I told God that by 2020, I want to be done with my BSc and Masters.
Hallelujah.
Seriously. When I go through those things, I was just going through it. I was like, God, you are faithful though. I was writing it, so based on what they said in the title, like, okay, let me write now, let it not be. I just wrote it. But seriously, guys,
I'm God.
It happened.
Yes.
Seriously.
I can also testify to this. You see, when I entered year one, like PTS in School of Nursing, every time I'll be saying, I'm not going to do my BS in Nigeria. Like I was just confessing it. I was even praying, like I was so sure about that. See, I'm not going to spend 4 years. I'm not going to do BSc for 4 years. I'm going to, like my work is going to be cautious. Like I kept on praying about it and saying it. The truth is that how it happened, I still cannot explain it. So the thing now made me, most like when I go back to pray and I want to thank God, I'll be like, hi God, you are the one that actually brought me this far.
Oh God, yes. Seriously, that time I said it, and then I know that doing my BSc in Nigeria is gonna take me 4 years, right? And I said, God, okay, I just need another place. I heard about Ghana, I heard about Niger, I knew about UK. So those goals, I've set it. I was working.
Yeah.
I was working on it. I was 216 passed. I wasn't happy. I went for post basic ICU 2 times. But it wasn't working. I passed the first step, second step I couldn't make it, right? I'll go back crying. But do you know one funny thing about life? I forgot about that.
The goals, oh my God, yeah.
You know, I forgot about it. I still thank God I didn't get the admission in ICU. You know why? Now I love teaching. I love nursing administration. I don't even want to work in ICU
anymore.
You know, then if I come back, I'll be crying. My mom will tell me, is it not better you go for BSc? My godmom asked me to write JAM so that I will go for Unizik, and I went for that, but I didn't read it. I'll just, you know, I said, you know, they obey person. I went there, but my mom was not there. Till that day, like I went with my cousin, we went out, she was like, she wants to go and see her youth pastor. I was like, okay, let me go. I was outside playing my normal game. Pastor now said I should come. I was like, hi sir, this. The man was like, next year, that was 2017, that he's not even seeing me in Nigeria. I was like, okay, well, I don't have any plans. He just said I should wake up.
Oh, wake up.
Go to your father. Do you know that when I wake up, I was still scared. I was scared.
Yeah, so this actually even boils down to that very first point.
Yeah, seriously. But as in, I told my mom that I'm scared. My mom said, you are scared to go and meet your father. Not that you are meeting. I said, I don't know that. Me, I'm thinking of the cost and everything. Do you know? I'm telling you, God is my witness. I went there. My dad, I was on morning shift that day. I think just came. I told my dad that I want to go outside and study. Boom. My dad said, actually, he had that thing in mind. He had been planning to discuss it with my mom. Why don't I go to outside and study for my BSc and masters? From that day, that was it.
And see, God is actually faithful, because you graduated December 2020 from your master's.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
And it was so apt, like, oh my God. So setting goals is actually very important. And another thing is, when you're trying to avoid distraction, it's important that you still go back to your notes, the places you set those goals. Go through them from time to time. It will help you to avoid any form of distraction.
And also, it will help you not to move out of the track. In as much as you set goal, you might even be chasing the goal in a wrong
way.
You see, in a wrong way. Then I finished. As of that 2016, I had people here that were telling me to come over for my BSc, but I was looking at post basic. I wanted to have a specialty, but I forgot that in my book, what I told God that night is BSc and master. So you see, in as much as if I get my post basic, it's still under the career something. I'm still moving in nursing.
But it's going to alter what you already prayed.
It was not even the thing that I prayed for. It's not what I wrote down. So set a goal, focus on that goal, try to work on it, and don't deviate. Because sometimes if you deviate, you might still meet the place. You might still get to where you wanted from day one, but
another thing is, if you set a goal and maybe you're working towards it, but God is channeling you to another thing, you also have to be sensitive. To you, just like she mentioned some sources of distraction like friends. Maybe because all your friends are now going for post baby, you will now say let you follow them. So you're actually already distracted from your own personal pursuit. So I think that's it. And do you still have any other thing to say?
Well, we have prioritization, you know. Most of us are dealing with misplaced priorities.
Oh my God, yes. Misplaced priorities. That is the word.
Do you know, ba? The first I heard this word from my sister, I have to go and bring dictionary. Misplaced priority. I was trying to fuse the two words because that's the word my sister keep reminding me that in this life I should not have misplaced priorities. Misplaced priorities is that those are your priorities, oh,
Yeah.
but you didn't
But you
place them.
now place the wrong one on top and be
Yeah.
pursuing something that's supposed to maybe even be at the bottom.
Yes, you know. So guys, misplaced priority is another one. Be intentional and deliberate. Always put God at the center, and don't feel pressured by people. That is, control your cycle. Your cycle is very important. Control it. Having much friends doesn't make you successful, or how would I don't know the word to use.
Yeah.
But seriously, your cycle is very, very important.
Important.
You know, if you're packing friends, anywhere you go, if they talk, you say, I'm a friendly type of person. Hello, me, I laugh a lot. I play a lot.
Yeah, but the thing is, yes, the circle of people you associate with can also determine how far you will go.
Yeah,
because
and
some people might be dragging you back. Some people don't even have the same direction with you, but you have to actually be.
Yeah, I'm not saying everybody is bad.
No, you have to be friendly, but then the people that in your circle.
Yeah, and people that have the same mindset, people that have the same goal. You know, most people say, all my friends are nurses. I say, what will I do? No, it's not my fault now. Because most of them, if you're asking them, they'll tell you, how far? Where person go fit do BSc? Where can we go for our master?
Yeah, because it's the same
field and everything. So guys, your circle is very, very
important. I hope you got value. I hope you got value. Like, personally, I got value. Thank you so much for coming around. Please, can you like this video? Like
drop your comment.
I want to see your comments, please. And subscribe to my channel. Thank you so much. We have come to the end of this video, and I will see you in my next one.
Thank
Bye.
you. Bye. Have a nice day.